yeah, this restraining order was not done as a publicity stunt. I don't want anything, and I really want to make that clear. I want nothing to do with this person. Like, this was not to up my career. This was not to jumpstart my drumsticks, my CDs, my music, my label. I don't want anything to do with this. If you even offered me money, if anybody was offering me money for interviews, I would not take it. I don't want anything to do with this person. Like, I want it dead. And it's even as far as me taking the legal matter and taking steps into putting it on writing and saying it, literally, that I don't want anything to do with this entire situation, with her money, with whatever she's got going on. I found a lot of my intellectual property stolen by her, my ideas, my drawings, the things I say, the things I do. She's even encouraged other celebrities to also steal and copy my ideas and things like that. So this has been a complete nightmare. I've been absolutely, like, I don't want to say the word rape, but just brutally abused with this entire situation of her trying to control everything that I'm doing and where I'm going. I mean, I've even traveled to different cities and been followed with this witchcraft stuff, and it's like, so it's completely compelled me to go into the light, go straight to God. Like, I don't need a third party, like, completely be very nice, be very loving, step in light, stay away from conflict, because there's negative energy going on, and I don't know who to trust anymore, like, at all. Not that I'm, like, paranoid or anything, but energetically now, because of this situation, I'm absolutely trained now to know who's good for me and who is not. Well, I definitely did that to definitely be so clear to cut the cord that I don't want to have anything to do with this person at all. I don't want to work with them. I'm even embarrassed that I have worked with them, because it's literally shattered everything that I've tried to build after doing that work in my life. So if I always said when I was a kid, I never would want to regret anything, but this I regret. I regret that we ever worked together, because it turned my life completely upside down. She's not been able to let me go. She's not been able to let me progress into a mature woman and work with other people, build other great entities and statues and trophies that develop in the arts world and music. She's just been a savage, stealing my intellectual property, stealing my ideas, just basically doing anything and everything to damage any type of happiness that I could have had up to current, that be in my own independent career, establishing my own company, my own music, relationships, whether it be business partnerships, personal relationships. So I've had to do a lot of work, a lot of practice of self-love. I know that, I was that kid that grew up and always did the right things and always studied really hard and always did a lot for whoever I was working for and the company. And, that time has come and passed over and over again. And it's just been a nightmare to try to move on and do other things with other people without it getting totally destroyed. The other people I've worked with, that have been on a plateau have been paid to fire me. I found this out. And then it just kept happening. So it was a pattern,
Hold up. Now, this is Beyonce's ex-drummer, and she has been with the Carters, especially Beyonce, for a long period of time, and she claims that Beyonce has been using witchcraft to try and control her. Yes, let me repeat that. She claimed that Beyonce has been using extreme witchcraft to the point she was trying to control her. No, she says a lot of interesting things, and I could name a few. She states that Beyonce has her fired from her job. She states that Beyonce has gotten her abused. She states that Beyonce has make it that she can't work with other celebrities or other persons of interest, and so on and so on. And I'm not saying physically, she's saying Beyonce is doing this stuff through witchcraft. And the way how she expresses it, she makes it seems like, she know for a fact that Beyonce does witchcraft. Now, this won't be the first nor the last time we have someone coming out and claiming that Beyonce practices witchcraft, but it's just the fact that this was someone somewhat close to Beyonce, because once again, this was her ex-drummer, right? She saw a lot of things, and she made it clear that she actually regretted working with Beyonce and, the rest of her team. She said it. No, there's another clip. I really would love for you guys to actually listen it, because, she says a lot of interesting things. And remember, as I stated, we're talking about Beyonce, where a lot of people makes it clear that Beyonce is a person that when she performs, she literally draw your energies. Like, I'm telling you, like, when you talk about Beyonce, some persons are really quick to jump in and let you know that she's a witch. And, she even said it herself. Her sister posted some pictures back in the years on Instagram with some, rituals, items, and those stuff. So it's not news, but some persons might not know the level of witchcraft that she does. And, this ex-drum is here to basically give an highlight of that. And once again, she said in her words, Beyonce uses extreme witchcraft, and she actually uses it to try and control her and make her life a complete mess. But enough of me talking. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, show some love. Drop a like and subscribe, show some love.
You get really excited about something, you build it up, you invest all this time and everything in it, and then, she comes and pays people to fire me. I've even relocated cities and houses and apartments, and ways have been found to manipulate that and control that. I've lost a huge amount of money dealing with this situation. A lot of money has been stolen from me. A lot of rental deposits have been stolen from me. Had his own personality, and stuck his hand out and grabbed my finger, type of weird, crazy shit. Excuse my French. I'm going to France soon, so I'm just practicing. And so I kept the cat out of guilt, out of, emotional ambiguity. I drained my bank account on the situation, and then I took the cat to the West Coast to do a job in San Diego, La Jolla. And more bipolar activities started happening. I was getting abused every time I came home from work. And I'm talking about like 12 to 16. It was a pattern. You get really excited about something, you build it up, you invest all this time and everything in it. And then, she comes and pays people to fire me and insult me. And, it's just been disastrous. And, I'm pretty strong. So I've, kept my train moving forward and establishing new relationships and in different entities of the industry, stepping away.
No, I remember coming across a video of a TikToker where he explains that he knows for a fact that the sort of witchcraft and energy drawing that Beyonce does is actually bad. Is actually bad? Yes, it's actually bad. And he says he knows for a fact because he has family members that does it, and he knows the ritual. And I remember him saying some interesting points, somewhat like I just said, where Beyonce draws the energy from her fans, and some of the dances that she does, some of her stage performances are actually rituals. I remember that video. That video can never leave my head. Now, as I stated in the beginning, I always hear that Beyonce practices witchcraft. Coming up, learning about the industry, Beyonce's name always ties to witchcraft and a lot more other things. The Carter's name overall, especially Jay-Z, their name always ties with a lot more things, but Beyonce's name always ties to witchcraft. And I always wonder why. Can so many persons be lying? Can so many persons just looking for some sort of opportunity? I don't believe that. Don't get me wrong. I believe that you have persons in life that will say some crazy things for beneficial gains, but I don't believe that every single person that comes out and speak on a person are lying. I don't believe that. That would be a crazy coincidence. And that is the case with Beyonce. I'm not sure what sort of witchcraft, because I'm not a professional in that. That is not my field. But I'm not sure or what is what. But if any of you guys have some information that you want to share, let me know down in the comment section, because I've seen persons comment a few things, but not to the point where I can say I can make a video. So if you guys have some serious information, and even if you want to email it to me, my email is in the description, and we can set up some sort of interview or talk or whatever. Let me know down in the comment section, because these stuffs are real. These stuff are absolutely real. The spiritual realm is real, my people. I don't know what else to say. The spiritual realm is real, and a lot of these celebrities know it, but a lot of how they portray their life not to really shed light on it, but they know it because they want to keep you guys in the dark and feed off your energy and so on and so on. So you guys have to be careful, man. You guys really have to be careful. But listen, man, let me know your thoughts, let me know your perspective. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, as it helps us a lot, and it'll be greatly appreciated. I want to say thank you for your time. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is aboard Premium Celeb, and as usual, I'm out. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing day.